It's always amazing finding Legos that you built as a child, but then you realize that you broke a bunch of expensive sets to build these. So let's dive into a closer look on what we broke and built. So now it's my Legos. We did Jesse's before, and this is my. We have more, but this is a majority of my army that would fight his army or the other armies in our collection. You look dumb puzzled. Why do you look so dumb puzzled?
It's confuzzled.
All right, let's open this bad boy and find out what lies in store. Oh,
I don't want to go through this
word.
tub because Javier was a traitor.
Traitor
And
and
you'll
traitor.
see how he's a traitor.
Okay, so this right here is part of our town hall. The only one we say that we broke our entire town that we had. We just saved this because it was like, we thought it was kind of cool. And now we look at it, it sucks really bad.
I'm starting to think a very specific Lego genre copied our ideas.
What's that?
They might have been around first, but they still copied us. Cannons and towers.
So, this is a Dino Attack Jeep. One of my favorite Lego set or Lego genres was Dino Attack. It's still halfway intact. I just broke it because I added my own gun on top because I wanted to make a Warthog because it was really hard to make Warthogs from Halo. And I wanted this to be a Warthog or a Hummer.
Traitor.
He called me a traitor because, yes, I used an actual Warthog that the Lego, that Mega Block made because, again, it's the human army. Mine was the army of Earth, so that's kind of why I had a Warthog. Now, this thing is busted, though. It's missing stuff. And then this one right here is a Warthog that we actually ended up building out of a Lego set. I forget what Lego set this was.
It was some kind of crash racer, and we kept the front end with the front bumper, so that way we could have the whole engine, whenever it would explode.
So that's kind of like our Warthog. Again, it is broken. We can probably repair it, but it had like a turret on the back. And then we've got this thing that we destroyed so bad. I bought another one, so it's okay.
So, well, we didn't really destroy it. It just kept losing pieces. There was a lot of sets that would just lose pieces. Like this was a communications tower that we used.
We blew it up. So that was an expensive set right there. Goodbye.
Yep.
Then you've got my poor jet that got obliterated. So it's kind of like...
This was a terrible looking jet.
What are you talking about, terrible looking jet? Oh, here's the front, see? You basically put it right here. Kinda, or I think it's missing a piece. Ah. Uh-oh. This right here was an APC.
It had two turrets on it.
It had two turrets on it that are probably that one. They're no longer there. It was just a heavy armored vehicle, and it did hold a few troops inside. This was one of my horrible tanks.
See what I'm saying? My tanks looked a lot better than this.
What is that? I didn't have treads. Here's my main tank. So I kind of hid the wheels underneath. So when you would push it, it would be like that. And this was the turret on top. So it's kind of like almost like an Abrams kind of tank. And then you'd have, I can't even find the actual.
My head hurts looking at it.
I can't find the actual, oh, that's what it was. It was these things. So I had this like this. So that was my actual turret, and you can see those were from Mission to Mars. And look, and it actually held troops, and it would fight just these tanks. This was my helicopters. Here's the second one of my tanks. Again, it is just absolutely destroyed. So I had about, oh gosh, they're blowing up. I had about 4 tanks. So another one of my tanks. So in that, this one had like a, oh gosh, had like a turret right there, and then the other turret on top.
Well, you also forgot to mention that there was these hoses on the side.
For flamethrowers.
Yeah, he had flamethrowers.
So
we got the inspiration from Halo Wars.
I burned Jesse's troops alive. This right here was one of, we called it Eagle Eye, basically. Is one of those things where it was one of those giant ships that would be in the air and it would just shoot down. A gunship, basically.
Yeah, like like a huge gunship.
And it would just basically rain down terror on enemy troops. Here's my second helicopter. Here's my attack helicopter. I kind of liked this one as a kid. I don't know where everything else is. I need to find it all and piece it back together. But this one would always get shot down in the city. But look, it had a thing to repel troops down. You know, so that they can get down. It had a propeller.
Dust.
It had, I know, giant guns on the side. And then it also had, where the pilot's at, it's gone, he died.
It also had,
stickers.
Stickers. It was, what's it called? Sponsored by Billy, Texas.
Billy, Texas. Here's my other jet right here. Look at that. That's a V-wing fighter. And then, you know, this is all zoom. It got shot down. So I actually had jets. He had World War II planes. I got one more thing to show. Since I was basically the Earth and people, I had like, you know, I had actual little drones. So I had an entire Air Force of basically attack drones. So they would help the Air Force fight, and you know, they'd always get shot down because they suck. Okay, so do you know what this was? I tried to replicate the Gears of War tank, or they had that tank, and I tried to replicate it. It was very hard. I used this. This is actual from the BattleBot Lego series. The chassis is still the exact same. I just added a few pieces so I can attach the top to it. If I could fix it, it actually looked kind of cool. If I could actually fix it, and then
it didn't look very cool at all.
It had a gun right here and then chainsaws. So to hit
I think this was
troops.
the gun for it.
I think so. I think it was.
And this piece is part of Lex Luthor's kryptonite. That's.
Javier's just admitting that he's just committing war crimes with all of his troops.
I know. These all need to be cleaned. They have so much dust. Ah! Oh goodness, that's terrible. We need like an air
Trying
blaster.
not to breathe.
Hey, wait, really quick. How did your guy get in my tank? I think when we were battling, he stole my tank just to use soccer players. Seeing all these things brings back so many memories of how we used to fight each other, and it's just insane. But you know what's crazy? And I love. I mean, these all sucked, by the way. If we went on Lego Masters, they would laugh at our faces.
They really would.
But, you know, that just brings the thing. What did you guys build? Did you guys have anything like this? I mean, we would love to see it. And that's actually on our Instagram. If you go on our Instagram and you have actual old sets that you built or have pictures, we would like to see them because we want to see what you guys built as well.
It was really fun going through our childhood and seeing how much we abused our imagination to turn some of these vehicles into what we thought they were going to be. But what did you guys think of them? Was there anything that you thought was intriguing, or did this unlock a core memory for your own childhood? Let us know in the comments below. And I think with going through all of these sets, it's a true testament that creativity and imagination should be the focal point of any and all Lego activity. Would you get those out of my face? We have a whole lot of cleaning to do, and I seriously cannot wait to get started on this. And we thank you all for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this video, and until then, we'll see you next time.